Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Mike B, back with another video to talk some wrestling. This is something new. I'm gonna try to get off and do every PLE is recap it. And at the end of the recap, I'm gonna give you guys 3 winners and 2 losers of that show, and my reason of why I choose those guys and girls. So we all know the latest PLE that just passed us was NXT Vengeance Day. We had a great match card, solid matches. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So, kicking off the show, we had the NXT Women's North American Championship. Fallon Henley with Fatal Influence defending her title against Stephanie Valkyrie. Uh, we knew the Fatal Influence was going to get involved at some point in this match, which they did, but it wasn't enough as Stephanie Valkyrie captured gold, her first gold in NXT. I'm not gonna, be a negative Nancy, but I feel like roles should be reversed. I feel like Stephanie Valkyrie should be in the main title picture, but it is what it is. I'm happy for Stephanie Valkyrie. I feel like she got the total package. WWE knows that, so that's why they're booking her like this. So, happy for Stephanie Valkyrie, and I'm really interested to see what she do with this NXT North American Championship. Can she elevate it even more? Next up, so before I get into that match, I'm gonna try to rate these matches 1 out of 5. 1 being horrible and 5 being uh holy shit match of the night type of stuff. So this match to me, I give this match a 3.5 out of 5. It was a good opening match, but it wasn't that long of a match, and then you have the Fatal Influence interference. It could have been better, but it was a solid match to open up the night. Next up, NXT Tag Team Champion. We had Fraxium taking on Josh Briggs and Yoshiki. To me, this match was a great tag team match. It was moments in this match where I thought Fraxian was going to lose the NXT Tag Team Champion. The crowd was really into Briggs and Yokoshi, but at the end of the day, Fraxian pulled off the W. They continue their reign of terror as NXT Tag Team Champion. Me personally, this match was great. I'll give this match a 4 out of 5. I'm curious to see what's next for Fraxian. I know it's a future match with the Hardys, but who's going to be the tag team to knock off them? Post match, we've seen a new group interfere, a group of 4. Don't know the name yet. Kind of gave me Retribution 2.0. Hopefully, we don't go down that road again. Hopefully, we get something fresh. It would have been nice to see these guys be TNA guys interfering NXT to send message or something like in that nature. I think they're guys from NXT, but I'm interested to see what direction they go with that. And they made their appearance once again. That later that night, we're gonna get to that. Once we get to that match. Next up, strap match. Eddie defeat Trick Williams. So far, I was 3 for 3 on my prediction. This match, it was a solid match, but with these two guys having a heated rivalry, I thought this match could have been more weapons involved. Just being a strap match, I expect a lot of stuff happening in these strap matches. We didn't see some bangers of strap matches in the past, so Eddie defeat Trick. I thought that was the right call. I feel like you got something with Eddie trying to build him up to potentially probably be the next opponent for Obafemi. And you're trying to find something to do with Trick Williams before you move him to the main roster. And hopefully we see a preview of maybe a gimmick change, maybe a more serious Trick Williams. We've seen that on NXT, the latest episode on Tuesday night. So overall, get this match a 3 out of 5. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. Next up, Ethan Page versus Javon Evans. Ethan Page defeat Javon Evans with a punch to that jaw, and we seen Javon Evans bloody out the mouth after the match with Ethan Page smiling and walk away. So far, I was 4 for 4. Both of the heels picked up a victory. I feel like this is something there in this feud. I am more interested in this feud than I am with Eddie and Trick. And I feel like I just can't wait till Javon Evans get back. That victory gonna feel so great as stand and deliver, or whenever they decide to had that match. And I feel like it shouldn't be no regular match. We need some type of stipulation in this match, whether it's a cage match or something. These two guys been putting on a banger of a feud. So I'm gonna give this 3.5 out of 5. Because I know the best is yet to come. Next up, we have the NXT Championship Triple Threat match: Obafemi versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. You already know the ruler picked up the victory, defeating both of those opponents, and it was that was a nice ending to end the match. Obi moved out the way, and then Grayson Waller hit Austin Theory with his finisher, the Waller effect. 1, 2, 3. Obafemi picked up the victory, and then post match we got the same four goons interfering and putting the beat down on the ruler. So look like this group may be out for blood for NXT Championship and the tag team championship. And lastly, we had the NXT Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way match. We have Bayley, Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, and Julia. And Julia picks up the victory by pinning Roxanne Perez in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Overall, to me, this was match of the night. I would give this match a 4 out of a 5. Even though it was some sloppy spots in this match, but these four ladies really delivered. Roxanne Perez still walked away as a star. Cora Jade still walks away as a star. You already know Bayley is a star, and Julia still looks good. Even though I'm not too high on her, she still is good in the ring, and I think she still can be a star similar to Asuka, and how she had that undefeated reign. I feel like you can do the same thing with Julia. After the match, Stephanie Valkyrie came out to celebrate with Julia, and then that music hit. Walks out the juggernaut Jordan Grace. She come out with the We Are NXT. Looks at both championship belts, and now WWE got its next big 3. So overall, good show. I went 6 for 6 in my prediction. It was kind of a predictable show, but it is what it is. So on to my 3 winners and 2 losers. One of my winners, I'm gonna give it to Javon Evans. Even though in the loss, I feel like he walks away still a big star, and only gonna make that win feel so much better when he eventually get back to Ethan Page. So Javon Evans gets one of my winner slots of the PLE. Next up, gotta go Stephanie Valkyrie, picking up her first goal in NXT. I already know WWE view her as one of the focal points in the women's division. And eventually she's gonna win that NXT Women's Champion. But right now, I think she can be the one to elevate that North American Championship for the women's division. Then last but not least, I gotta give it to Fraxium, reclaiming gold, defeating Josh Briggs and Co. to retain for the tag team champion. I feel like this run is even more exciting because we don't know who's going to be the one to defeat them for the tag team champion, because they pretty much didn't beat everybody on the NXT roster so far. So yeah, they put them in the winner on this new episode of what I'm doing. Next up, the losers. Gotta give it to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. These two are terrific individuals, and they are terrific together. And it seems like Triple H don't know what to do with these guys. I feel like there's a lot of potential with them as tag team, and I feel like they were just fed to Obafemi because they don't know what to do with Obafemi right now, so they just fed him Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Hopefully these two can get back on track, because Austin Theory pretty much been on a downfall ever since defeating John Cena for the United States champion. Then lastly, the last loser is the entire women's division, not named Jordan Grace, Stephanie Valkyrie, and Julia. As you all know, Julia is the NXT Women's Champion. She's not going to lose that champion from quite some time. Same with Stephanie Barker. And we know Jordan Grace is going to be next in line for probably the NXT Women's Champion. So that means for the likes of Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan, Fallon Henley, the rest of the Fatal Influence, Karma Petrovic, Lola Vice. Those ladies probably won't get a crack at either one of those champions for quite some time, which it sucks, but that's just the nature of the game. You got three big superstars you trying to put over. So we could be looking at a run where nobody touched those women's championship for quite some time. So and it's gonna suck. Even Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, as well, to name some more women who more deserving of at least the North American Women's Championship. So that's my two. That's my two losers and three winners. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinion down in the comment section. Like always, make sure you hit that sub button and like. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.